What's up, people? I'm Halls, and this is Defeat the Enemy. I lost my voice a couple of days ago. I seem to be able to talk today, but I probably sound a bit weird. But anyway, today we're looking at the PS Plus games for June 2015. As always, we're going from worst to best in my personal opinion. So first up is Super Exploding Zoo. This is a puzzle game where you have to stop a monster from eating an egg by running into it with animals. It's an interesting idea, but it looks and plays like something from Congregate or Newgrounds, and the sad fact is that there are better games on Congregate and Newgrounds, so I'd rather just go there than play this. I don't really feel that it's worth my time, to be perfectly honest with you. Next up is Future Idiom, which is a completely forgettable flight shooter thing. It's got like a retro aesthetic, but the music's pretty good, but aside from that, nothing really interested me. You're shooting blue cubes, and that's about it. It looks alright and it sounds alright, but what's the point? I don't really get it. Third up is Cloudberry Kingdom, which is a procedurally generated platformer. I don't really like the art style, and I wasn't really expecting much of it based on the trailer, but I actually enjoyed playing it. It's not the best platformer I've ever played, but it's quite Moorish as games go. I wanted to keep playing it even though it was superficially quite a basic game. It's actually quite enjoyable to play, so probably my overperformer of the month if I'm doing that, which I'm not, but hypothetically. Our next game, what am I talking about? Our next game is Call of Juarez Gunslinger, a cowboy first-person shooter. It's pretty decent as far as last-gen FPSs go, but I'm not really a fan of shooters on controllers. But it held my interest well enough. It's being done as a story being told by the main character to some dudes in a bar, so the whole thing is like flashbacks. But then you also have some old dude narrating everything you do. If you walk down the street, some old dude will be like, "Then I walked down the street," and is that? I don't know if I like that or not. I haven't decided yet. Sometimes it's alright, but sometimes it's just shut the fuck up. But you know what I mean? But yeah, it's alright. There's perks to unlock by leveling and stuff like that. It's not good enough to tear me away from platinuming Witcher 3, but it's decent enough to pop it on the backlog, and maybe I'll come back to it sometime. Taking the number 2 spot is Skulls of the Shogun. It's a tactics game based in the afterlife, and you play as a dead samurai amassing an army to break into heaven, or whatever the game world's equivalent is. They're not really clear. I don't really get it. But anyway, I like the art style, and the animation is also really good for this kind of game. It's a little bit deeper than other games of its kind at first glance. There's positioning, and you get bonuses depending on where you're standing, and you can eat your enemies' bones and get stronger and stuff like that. So it's it's a bit deeper than you'd usually expect from a game that looks like this. So the writing is pretty entertaining as well, so I'll probably come back to it someday, but for now it's on the back burner. This month's winner is Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. What it lacks in quantity, it makes up for in quality. The gameplay is very smooth and enjoyable. It's a Metal Gear game, so it's going to be good. And you have a ton of options as far as how to approach your mission. Obviously, it's a bit short and a bit lacking in content. There's extra ops you can do, but it's just basically the same thing over and over again with slight differences. But presentation-wise, it's great. The graphics, animation, sound, music, acting, all amazing. So overall, it's a pretty strong contender for PS Plus Game of the Year. So it easily wins this month. So that's my pick of the month is Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. And that was June 15 for PS Plus.